famous sites and hosts to major international events, France is a leading tourist market for the European travel industry. France introduces people of all ages of some of the world's most iconic landmarks, world-class architecture, sensational food, stunning beaches, glitzy ski resorts, beautiful countryside, and a staggering amount of history. So, it is not much of a wonder why France is the most visited country in the world. All of us, I think, know already that tourism increases the economy's revenue, produces thousands of employment, improves a country's infrastructures, and fosters cultural interchange between locals and the outsiders. Tourism generates a substantial numbers of jobs in a variety of industries. Bonjour, I am Divine Grace Sabay, and this is how tourism impacted France. Tourism has impacted France greatly in its environment and especially its economy. Both domestic and international tourism has a significant impact on the French economy. In 2016 alone, travel and tourism contributed a total of 198.3 billion euros to GDP in France, while tourism employment created 2.8 million jobs, both directly and indirectly. This helps France to accumulate its trillions. Receiving roughly 200 million international visitors a year, France ranks as a leading destination for international tourism. The capital, Paris, is one of the most visited city destinations in Europe and the world. International tourists spending in the city alone came to around 13 billion US dollars in 2016. Both international and domestic tourists that visited France spend money for hotels or accommodations, food, transportation, souvenirs, and in everything they want and need. Tourists give many opportunities for businesses. Businesses like restaurants, travel companies, hotels, and etc. With the bloom of many businesses because of tourism, it brought the 2.8 million jobs in the country. And this makes a ripple effect in this country's economy. As many tourists travel in this destination, tourism has a big contribution to France's GDP, making this country one of the richest nations in the world. It also gives millions of jobs to its residents. That's why France doesn't belong to a group of countries who have high unemployment rate. Tourism has impacted France significantly that there are millions of jobs that are relying on it. So when the pandemic happened, this number of jobs were at risk. Tourism produced 8.5% of France's GDP or its economy. France relies on its tourism industry to maintain its financial stability. The lack of international tourists in France in this time of pandemic could lead to loss of 131.2 million euros a day in the French economy, and it can take years to recover. But as we can see, the tourism industry is slowly recovering right now, so it will be no time that France will recover. And I guess that's it. Once again, I'm Divine Grace Sabay, and thank you for watching.